Greetings students. Today we are going to see new topic, product of determinants. Product of determinants. So how to multiply two determinants? We already know determinant of AB equal to determinant A into determinant B. We already know this property. So we also know how to find determinant value. So we can multiply the two matrix and then take determinant or take determinant individually and find the value. But this is not always easy to calculate this way because we have to multiply matrix and then take determinant. So in order for calculating the product of determinant, we should know how to multiply two determinants in different ways to find directly what will be the product. And most of the questions comes like we are given this product determinant and we should factorize into two simpler determinants. So it is easy to factorize and find the value of the determinant. So question comes like that in JEE as events are semester advanced. So for now we will learn how to multiply two determinant first. First determinant is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3 and C2. And the second determinant be P1, Q1, R1, P2, Q2, R2, P3, Q3 and R3. So how to multiply these two determinants? We can multiply the determinant by row to column method or row to row method or column to row or column to column method. Now I will write by row to row method. So how to multiply these two determinants using row to row method? Take the first row of first determinant and multiply with first row of second determinant. This is first row and first row. So 1, 1. That will be the element, first element A11 or AB11. This determinant's first element will be. And how to multiply? Because here we have three different elements in each determinant. So multiply the corresponding elements and add the values. That means multiply A1 with first element here P1. Add multiply B1 with Q1, B1, Q1. Add multiply C1 with R1. This is the first element of the product determinant. Now how to write the second element? Take first row and second row. This is first row to first row is first element. First row to second row is second element. 1, 2. So here A1 P2 plus B1 Q2 plus C1 R2. We get it? What I am saying? Multiply corresponding elements with first row to first row, that is first element. First row to second row is 1, 2 element. Second column and first row. Again multiply second row and multiply with first row of second determinant. That is 2, 1. Now here A2 into P1 plus B2 into Q1 plus C2 into R1. By symmetry we can write all the elements. So again here A2 P2 plus B2 Q2 plus C2 R2. And next A2 P3 plus B2 Q3 plus C2 R3. You understand what I am saying here? Just write as it is. For third row to first row, that is A3 P1. A3 P1 plus B3 Q1 plus C3 R1. Here A3 P2 plus B3 Q2 plus C3 R2. A3 P3 plus B3 Q3 plus C3 R3. This is the value of determinant. Suppose instead of multiplying by row to row, I take transpose of this determinant. Then what will happen? Now here A1 into P1, B1 into, in this place, P2 will be there, right? So what this means is we are multiplying row by column. So the value is same because determinant A transpose is determinant A. We can take transpose and find the value of determinant. It doesn't change. Similarly, if I take transpose of this and then multiply with row by row, that means here A1, P1, A2, Q1. So what will happen? Here this is column. We are multiplying column with row. Or similarly take transpose of both and then multiply. Then that is column by column. The value of the determinant will not change. So in order to find the product of determinant, we can use either row to row multiplication or row to column or column to row or column to column. Whichever way you multiply, the value will be same. You can't do the same with matrix, but for determinant, we can multiply in any way. Just multiply corresponding element and add and write the values in appropriate places. Okay? This is how we multiply two determinant. Okay, this is fine. Let me give one example for this. 2, 3, 5, 5, 6, minus 1, 1, 2, 4, multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1. Let's multiply this to determinant and find the product determinant. Question will not come like this. You can find directly, but for process of multiplication, I am explaining this. Right? So here, multiply, I am going to use row by row multiplication. That means 2 into 1, 2 plus 3 into 2, 6 plus 5 into 3, 15 is the first element. 2 into 4, 8 plus 3 into 5, 15 plus 5 into 6 is the second element. 2 into 1, 2 plus 3 into 2, 6 plus 5 into 1 is the third element. Similarly, this one 5 plus 12 minus 3, 5 into 4 20 plus 6 into 5 30 minus 1 into 6. Again 5 into 1, 5. 6 into 2 minus 1. And multiply third row with first row. 1 plus 4 plus 12. 4 plus 10 plus 24. 4 plus 10 plus 24. 1 plus 4 plus 4. Value is 15, 21, 23. 15, 23, 53. 68, 13. This is 9, 14. 30, 24, 44. And 17, 16. 5, 12. 17. 14, 24, 38, 9. And find the value of determinant. You can find directly as well as in this way. Right? This is one example to find the value of determinant. Okay, but as I already said, question will not come like this. We need to factorize a given determinant into different determinants. Split the given determinant into product of two determinants. Writing a determinant now. A square plus b square plus c square. AB plus BC plus AC. AB plus BC plus AC. Just symmetry. In the diagonal element, square term comes in all of the places. Just write AB plus BC plus AC. Nice. We need to find the value of this determinant. When you see this determinant, it is obvious. We can't just find the product, take a determinant value using expansion and find it because it is too big. So, in order to calculate value of determinant, try to factorize this into two smaller determinants. Well, but how to factorize? There is no formula for factorizing two determinant. We have to use logics. So I am writing two determinants. I need to write what is this? A square plus b square plus c square. Here we have three terms, and how we multiply in the determinant? Multiply first element with first element, second with second, and third with third, and add. So how to write this term a square plus b square plus c square? I can write this as a square into 1 plus b square into 1 plus c square into 1. Don't write this. A square into 1 plus b square into 1 plus c square into 1. Fine. Now we get first element. Now how to get the second element? Here we have AB plus BC plus CA. So here we already have A square. If I want to get AB for first term, this is first row multiplied by second row of this determinant. So here we have a square and we need AB term. So how to get AB? Multiply by B by A. But this doesn't look good to see. B by A, then C by A, C by B. So in order to find this value of determinant, observe that each element has 3 terms. So it should be obvious to factorize this determinant into 2 determinant and place elements such that it is easier to write. So instead of writing a square and 1, I am writing a, b, c. A to A, B to B, C to C. Now we get a square plus b square plus c square. So next we get AB plus BC plus CA. Here we have A into B, B into C, C into A. Next element is AB, BC, AC. Here I am writing A into C, B into A, C into B. Now when I write like this is symmetrical. And the entire determinant is same. So by symmetry, we can write this as, here if I write B, then A into B, first term comes. Next is B into C, B, C, A. So entire term is symmetrical. So we can write this as C into A into B. Right? Is that clear? Now observe that these two determinants are same. So we can write this as this determinant whole square. A, B, C, B, C, A, C, A, B, whole square. Fine. Question can come like, what is the value of determinant? Either positive number or negative number, 0, none of this. As this is a perfect square, this value is always greater than or equal to 0. And also question can come like, what is the value of this? This is a standard determinant. You can write the value directly. Otherwise, you can also use expansion and find the value. For JE, remember this value and write directly. Right? If you don't know also, there is no problem. Use Sarah's rule to calculate the values fast. Just multiply ABC 3 times minus A cube minus B cube minus C cube whole square. So what is this value? A plus B plus C into, here we have minus A square minus B square. I am just, because it is square, I am writing like this. A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus AC whole square. Sorry, not whole square. Yes, whole square. Because this term is split into 2 factors and we are squaring here. Right. So this is the answer for us. Clear? determinant a minus x whole square, a minus y whole square, a minus z whole square, b minus x whole square, b minus y whole square, b minus z whole square, c minus x whole square, c minus y whole square, c minus z whole square equal to determinant of 1 plus ax square, 1 plus ay square, 1 plus az square, 1 plus bx square, 1 plus by square, 1 plus bz square, 1 plus cx square, 1 plus cy square, and 1 plus cz square. Also find the value of this determinant. Okay, here we have square terms and we have only one element here. So we also can't multiply and expand to find, that will be cumbersome. So I will try to reduce this determinant into factorizing so that it is easier to solve. Proof. I am writing left hand side as expand the terms a square minus 2ax plus x square, a square minus 2ay plus y square, a square minus 2az plus z square, again b square minus 2bx plus x square, b square minus 2by plus y square, b square minus 2bz plus z square, c square minus 2cx plus x square, c square minus 2cy plus y square, c square minus 2cz plus z square. Okay, now I am going to write this as product of two determinants. Here we have variables as a, b, c, x, y, z. So for symmetric purpose, I am going to write a, b, c in one determinant and x, y, z in other determinant. So I am going to write a square into 1 minus 2ax. So I am writing minus 2a into x. You can also write minus 2 here or here, or you can write 2 and minus x. Whichever way you want, we can split this. Right? I am writing like this for now. And 1 into x square. I am writing a, b, c in one side and x, y, z other side. Now by symmetry, just write b square minus 2b 1 y square, because all values are symmetrical. C square minus 2c 1 z square. We can just multiply randomly to check if we get proper value. I am taking this element to calculate now. What is this? Third row, second column. So here third row and second row. C square minus 2cy plus So we can factorize this into such determinants. Now observe here what is the value we need. A square into x square 1 2ax. So how to get that? We need plus sign. So I am cancelling this minus and replacing. For now, I don't write this. B square 2b 1 c square 2c into 1, and in this we need a square x square. So I am taking out minus from this and changing column. Take out minus sign, and in this C1 and C3 are interchange. So I am writing x square, y square, z square. X square is a 1 number. Now if you multiply this, we get a square into x square plus 2a into x plus 1, that is 1 plus ax whole square. Again, a square into y square plus 2ay into 1 plus ay whole square. By symmetry, ax whole square, b square x square 2bx plus 1 plus bx whole square, 1 plus by whole square, 1 plus bz whole square, 1 plus cx whole square, 1 plus cy whole square, 1 plus cz whole square. Now we get this value. Now in order to find the value of this determinant, this is a standard determinant and its value is, I am writing here in the side, x minus y minus z into z minus x, x minus y minus z into z minus x. And what is the value of this determinant? Take 2 outside, and again this is change this. So we have 2 times a minus b, b minus c, c minus a, a minus b, b minus c, c minus a. And we have minus here, so when interchanging, so I am changing this and that will be cancelled. So I am not writing minus here, right? So I am writing the result. Answer equal to 2 times a minus b, b minus c, c minus a into x minus y minus z into z minus x. See how easy it is to factorize the given determinant. If you want to expand and simplify, then it will be very difficult. Here we have written 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 3 to 4 steps. We can easily find the value of the determinant, right? Okay, remaining questions we will discuss in next class. Thank you so much.